Hi everybody, it's Peter Zalms, Griniflix, Adventure 8. Welcome to another video. Today's video is about the iTechworld PS3600 Pro. Yeah, it's a huge power station. I got power stations in my four-wheel drives. I've decided to get a bigger one. Yes, this one here. And it's going to be a quick review on this iTechworld PS3600 Pro and why I got it and why it's going to supplement all my other iTechworld power stations. Oh, just in case you didn't know, I am an iTechworld affiliate, which means I can give you a discount code, Adventure 8 discount code, and what that gives you is an additional discount on top of whatever discounts are running on iTechworld website. So you can get all the bargains that are on the website right now at iTechworld, and put in the Adventure 8 discount code, you get an extra 5% discount off the entire purchase. Hope you can take advantage of that. This power station is going to be ideal for tradies. So I do work on the property every now and then, and I do use power tools. So to be able to have that extra power when you need it can make a huge difference as well. This power station is huge. So it's huge in capacity, but it's also huge as far as its weight concerned. You have to be careful when you're picking this up, and ideally it should be two people picking this up. But anyway, if you keep a straight back, you can do it. But that's why you got the handle and also the wheels, so you can move it around as and where you need it. Being 3600 watts, you can draw a lot of power, but there'll be some stats in the video as far as how much power you can draw and also how quickly you can recharge it, which is really quick. I think it's 2000 watts per hour, so within a couple of hours you can actually fully charge the unit as well, as and when you need it. The other key thing about this PS3600 Pro is that it's an uninterruptible power supply as well. So if you're connected to mains, then besides, and if the power station is fully charged, then the power will come straight through the mains, bypass the power station and go to your devices as needed. And then if for some reason the main power supply fails, rather than being an interruption to your computer, to your workflow, particularly if you've got running computers and you don't want those to go down for any particular reason, then the power from the power station cuts in immediately. So there's no power failure even though your mains has failed. Really important. So where I'm planning to use the power station for myself is, besides on location or in places where there's no power whatsoever, where I need a lot of power, so building works, etc. And the other situation is in holiday homes where the power supply isn't reliable necessarily, and to be able to have a power station that can basically drive all the power that you need for the house while there's a complete power failure, your refrigerators, your TVs, your hi-fi, your computer systems, all at the same time, then this is a power station to go for. But let's have a closer look at the power station. I've actually got my PS2000 power station here from iTechworld. So this sits in my car all the time. That's also an uninterruptible power supply. So if I need an emergency power supply for a house, then I can actually take this one out and use it. It weighs probably around the 12 kilogram mark, so it's quite easy to move around as needed. So here we are, the PS3600. So rated 3600 watts, peak 7200 watts. Woo, woo, woo. Amazing. All right, so to power it up, you basically just press that and it's on, and then straight away it's showing 100%. And I got a plane. Yes, unfortunately I live under a flight path. Okay, Alright, so we've got an input power supply. So right now I've got that at 2200 watts, but you can actually change that to different settings: 1600 watts, 1200 watts, 800 watts, and 400 watts, etc. So if you want to control the amount of input power that comes in, so depending on your source, you might not want to drain too much power, only 400 watts per hour or something, then you can control the input power that it draws, which is really important. You got all sorts of USB outputs here. So 20 watt output, 100 watt output, USB-C, 20 and another 20, so 3 20s and one 100. So if you want to run your computer directly off the USB-C port here, MacBook Pro or something, you can do so. And then you got older type of USB connector, cigarette type light output here of 12 volts, 10 amp. Got here 25 amp output as well, and a 3 amp and a 3 amp. In the AC area, we've got 3 outputs as well, and then your handle underneath here. Let's turn the unit around and see what's on the other side. Okay, so on the other side, we've got a light. So the power station needs to be on. When the power station is on, then we've got a light that's here. Can you see it? Does it? Yep, you can see it. So you can turn the light on. If you press it again, oh, it sends out an SOS signal, so it's actually an emergency light as well. So dash dash dash, long dash, long dash, long dash, dash dash dash, so that's SOS. And then if we press it again, then it just flickers. So if you need a flickering light at night time, then that's what it is. Or if you just want it off, and then if you just want it on, and then if you just hold your finger on it, it just turns off. Okay, here you've got your input jacks, and we've got 2000 watt input here, and we've got AC input here, which varies from 400 watts to 2200, which was that dial at the front of the unit there, and an overload protection circuit here. So the solar panel connects directly to it, so you don't need to go through a regulator to go to there, because the power station itself is a regulator, so it can take the power and the voltage that comes from the solar panel. You can get an auxiliary unit to this power station, another 3600 watts, so you can actually plug it in here in parallel, so that you've got more power, 7200 watts in total. So these are your parallel ports for connecting up the auxiliary power station to this power station. Oh, just in case you didn't know, I am an iTechworld affiliate, which means I can give you a discount code, Adventure8 discount code, and what that gives you is an additional discount on top of whatever discounts are running on iTechworld website. So you can get all the bargains that are on the website right now at iTechworld, and put in the Adventure8 discount code, you get an extra 5% discount off the entire purchase. Hope you can take advantage of that. Alright, I wanted to pull out the solar blanket, but right now it's gone cloudy. Oh well, that'll have to be the next video when I review this 300 watt solar blanket from iTechworld. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, and not the planes that go overhead, then give it a thumbs up. That's how you support the channel. If it's the first time to my channel, you haven't already subscribed, then press subscribe, press notifications. You'll be notified when the next video is out. Thanks again for watching. See you on the next video. Cheers, bye.